guys, so I've got my Art Snacks box here for November, and sorry I have a break at substitute teaching right now. This is my lunch hour, so I thought I would open it all for you. So let's see what is inside. Made it a little bit harder to open this time because they put the sticker on the end instead of the middle. Okay. Let's start with our menu. So the joke is, what kind of shoes does an artist wear? So we'll look that up in a minute. Now, let's see. Our first product is the Plume Chester 1.5 Fine Brush Pen. So it's probably in this little critter. Let's see here. Ah, I see it. Here it is. The Plume Chester brush pen. Now, for the last few months, we've been working on our very own brand of art supplies, introducing the Plume Chester, creative tools for the modern artist. Our first product is the Plume Chester 1.5 Fine Brush Pen. The diameter of the firm nib is 1.5 millimeters, and it will spring back to its original shape after use. The ink in this pen is pigmented, fade-proof, and waterproof when dry. A soft touch will give you a finer mark, but use a heavy touch for thicker lines. Plume Chester will officially launch in 2017. To stay updated, go to plumechester.com and submit your email address. So this is super cool. This is something that nobody else but us has. It's very neat. Alrighty. The Molotow Graph-X Aqua Ink Pump Softliner. Ah. So, looks like I got purple. Aqua is misleading. The Molotow Graph-X Aqua Ink Pump Softliner features water-based ink and a soft brush tip. So water-based ink means that you can do a wash with it, but it's also not waterproof. So this tool will stay with you for a long time. You can refill the ink and you can even swap out the tip. To begin using your Molotow, shake it well. Pump the brush softly using the tip of the marker cap until you see ink seeping into the brush tip. Scribble until the tip is fully covered and then you're ready to draw. But note that the use of the cap marker to activate the paint into the marker tip. So there's an illustration, which there is on the actual thing, and you like turn it around and do this thing. So very cool. Looks like I got purple. It's exciting. The Marabu Mixed Media Art Spray. Okay. Ready to try something totally different for your next art project? Marabu Mixed Media Art Spray is a water-based acrylic that can blend with other colors. It's ideal for use with stencils or as a surface primer for colorful creations. You get different effects depending on how close you spray and the angle sprayed over the paper. So this is cool. It also looks like I got some sort of purple. Don't see. Anyways. So, super cool. Looks purple or blue. We'll look at that in a moment. The Pentel Art Sign Brush Pen. Where did I dump that? Ah, here it is. I think this is it. Yeah. So, depending on how you hold it, the Pentel Art Sign Pen brush can give you the most delicate of fine lines, or it can lay down a bold line. Adjust the pen tip angle and pressure just a little and see how versatile this tool is. It's great for lettering, which is fantastic because I love to letter. This pen brush also features water-based ink. So, very neat, very cool. It looks like a sepia color, which will be fun. And then, as a bonus, it looks like we got some Stonehenge Aqua Cold Press Mini paper. So it's watercolor paper that actually has a decent thickness to it. It's not super thick, so it's very versatile. We can see why Stonehenge's new Aqua Cold Press watercolor paper has been getting incredible reviews. This paper can handle an amazing amount of water without warping or buckling, and it's also great for blending and lifting colors. So, very, very neat. And the answer to our question, what kind of shoes does an artist wear? Skechers. Ha 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 ha, so lame. So lame. And of course, you know, you can take the Art Snacks Challenge, which I've been meaning to do, and then my grandmother died, and my cat got lost, and then I found my cat, and so this year has just sort of been a big old mess. But to recap before I start doing colors, so I can make this video not quite as long as previous ones, we have got the Art Snacks exclusive Plume Chester pen. which is neat. We have got the Molotow X Aqua Ink Pump Soft Liner. That's right there. We have got the Marabu Mixed Media Art Spray. Super cool. The Pentel Art Sign Pen Brush, which I will definitely be using for my lettering, because I really like to letter. And finally, our bonus item is the Stonehenge Aqua Cold Press Mini Pad. So, very, very neat. And the thickness, it's got a decent thickness to it. It's got the same kind of texture as watercolor paper, a little bit ruffled. Certainly not completely smooth as some watercolor paper, but it's really nice. Nice little sample here. And we also got some sweethearts, because you obviously need sweethearts. And we've got this, oh, it's the Studio Collection Art Snacks. Full set featuring 7 full-size premium products with retail value, etc. Very cool. Never had the money to do it, but super neat. Alright, before I run off to lunch, which will be in a second, I am going to test out some of these things. This, not intended for use by children under 9 years of age. It's good to know. There's a video tutorial online. It's got a little QR code. Oh, it's plum. That's the color. So I got 2 purples and a plum. So the aqua ink thingy certainly doesn't want to work right now. Certainly doesn't. There we go. Okay, so what you do is you've got this little critter on the tip of it, and I believe, if I read that correctly, you shake it well and then you pump it with that. So let's shake it super, super, super well. And then you pump it like this. See, it goes over like that. And then you pump it. Probably use gravity on my side. See if I can't get it to... Oh yeah, it comes out really quickly. Okay, so purple. Let's see. Very nice. Very, very nice. So it's got a nice thin tip. And it's got a really nice coloring. So, very neat. Let's try the Plumchester. Ooh, it's got a nice tip too. So it can go really super thin or it can go thicker. So this would be nice for lettering as well, as some other stuff. Very neat. Let's see, let's try this one. Ooh, this is my lettering brush. Yeah, it works really super well for lettering. It's the brown. Super cool. And finally, we're going to figure out how to do this without making a ginormous mess. How do I do this? Brightly colored, 4 lights. Water flow shake well before use. Pump warm water. Okay. This is probably not the safest thing to do right here. Okay. Huh? Super cool. It's like... Okay, so it's like, oh goodness, spray paint. And it really does get everywhere, so when you're using it, make sure that you are willing to get your fingers and everything splattered with purple ink, just so you're aware. And it dries actually fairly quickly, so that'll be fun to see if I can't make some sort of stencil out of some of the paper and see if I can't do that. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to see Doctor Strange tonight, as you can see, which will be fun. And tomorrow I'm going to be on set doing some more extras work. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great November. This year is almost over. Congratulations to the Cubs for winning the World Series last night and all those things. So thanks for watching. Bye.